Stop guessing what your pool chemistry is or paying for someone to tell you what it is. Enter the AIPER HydroComm 24/7 pool monitoring device. Now, this extremely helpful device will help you monitor your pool, all the chemicals and information that you need. Stop guessing with messy strips and chemicals that you're not sure about. This will tell you 24/7 and send you the results right to your phone. I'm going to take you today from the buying decision to getting it open, set up, and in your pool, and then to show you the amazing data that I will get straight from my monitor about my pool so it will be crystal clean year round.
Be sure to watch to the end for a great graphic explaining all the benefits.
It will give you 5 key water levels, crystal clear results, and exactly what you need to do to take care of your pool. It works completely in conjunction with any pool robot cleaners that you have or any other pool devices. Let's get started. This was provided for me from AIPER to share with you exactly how it works and how you can get your pool in the best condition ever and be ready year-round without any stress or guesswork.
Right out of the box, you've got the sleek, modern floating monitor. Feels solid, waterproof, and built for long-term use. You'll also have this quick start guide that's super simple with this setup. No complicated installation, just connect to the app, drop it in your pool, and you're ready. Within minutes, it starts tracking your water chemistry automatically. You also get a very in-depth user's guide with a lot of details that are even more specific than what is available in the user startup guide. It has great rubber backing around it, and you will see that it can bump around your pool without any problem. And it tells you in great detail about the probes that are in here, as well as the tracking information. It also is available to provide calibrated pH updates once every other month, and you have a tethered cord here if you want to keep it secured in one place, and a very long DC cord outlet to charge it with a plug-in rather than the solar if you choose to. Now, first we're going to charge it the very first time with the DC plug, and then we'll be able to throw it in the pool and use it right away. My HydroComm pool monitor is floating all the time in my pool. It charges with its solar battery, and if it ever runs out of solar battery due to lack of sunshine for a few days, I can pull it out and I can charge it manually. It's just a great tool. It constantly is upgrading me on the conditions of my pool. It's helping me take better care of my pool, and I really am enjoying learning about all the different types of measurements in my pool that I can get right here from this great HydroComm cleaner. Now, another thing that it does that's absolutely unbelievably wonderful is it is my connection to my AIPER X1 Scuba Pro Max. Now, when I use my X1 Scuba Pro Max, it acts as my connector, and it will actually allow me to work with my Wi-Fi to retrieve and change directions and performance requests from my AIPER X1 Scuba Pro Max. Together with the AIPER Scuba Pro Max, this HydroComm makes for an incredibly personal monitoring system that actually helps you monitor the quality of your water as well as the performance with the great X1 Pro Max, which is a wall, floor, and surface cleaner. The best of the best. This combination is incredible. I highly recommend it. Now let's take a look at the measurements I can see with my HydroComm. Now I've connected my HydroComm from the AIPER app simply by pressing this plus button up here, and your HydroComm, when it's charged, will automatically connect with your app. Now I've loaded the app and I've used it for a day or two now, and it has some data that I can share with you. This is what it looks like, and what you will do is you will simply tap and you will see the very important information: device, water quality, and recommendations. As you can see, my water quality is very good. It's suitable for swimming. It tells me, and I can retest at any given time, good, fair, and poor are marked here, and you see I can see my pH levels, my ORP levels, the TDS, and the temperature. I can easily see the temperature, and you know when the temperature is different or higher, some of these levels change, and I can easily see that and see if it's a good day for swimming or whatever the weather is like for swimming, if I need to make any adjustments. It also gives you recommendations, and it gives you daily, weekly, and monthly measurements. It's just such a great tool, and I can go quickly to the recommendations tab It'll tell me exactly the pH level recommendations I might need to take. It gives me an option to put in the exact volume of my particular pool. It tells me my total alkalinity and my pH reducer if needed, the calculation for that. That is so great. That's always something that I struggle with and I need to get help with, but now I have that tool right in my hand. It also gives me my residual chlorine values if I need to increase, and again, I can put my volume of water in there, and it tells me my content. This is amazing information about my pool. It also makes calculated recommendations if I need them. And the best part is, it is solar charging. So once it's in my pool, unless I have a stretch of cloudy days, it will just keep recharging itself, giving me constant information on my completely waterproof probe. It doesn't interfere with anything else I've got going on in my pool, and I can take it out easily. Now, I want to point out here these 3 probes that are in the device. When you get your device, it will have 3 probes already in. You will simply pop out one of them based on the instructions, and you will add a special cap on it. Whenever you're going to take it out of your pool for more than a day, you're going to want to address that probe number 1 with that special cap with a little moisture in it to keep it moist. Other than that, you don't really need to fool with those 3 probes, and one of them is a dummy probe for future updates, which is really awesome because we know there's probably more great information coming. The 3 probes are not something you need to spend a lot of time on, just simply know about them, so when new updates come, you can adjust, and on that 1 probe that involves the pH, you can keep it moist with a little sponge included by simply adding a drop of water if you ever want to take it out of your pool for any period of time. Other than that, I have perfect water quality measurements. If you want to get measurements that look like this, a very suitable day for swimming, rest at ease with your own personal HydroComm pool monitoring device that will work seamlessly with any pool, and it will also be a very good partner with your AIPER Scuba X1 Pro Max pool cleaner if you choose to have that fine device as well. I highly recommend this. It was super fun to have in my pool, and I love having the power of knowledge about my pool, and I can make any changes I need and know when it's a quality day to swim. If you have a pool, this is a must-have.